So what is going on, guys? This is a video which a lot of people are starting to speak out about at the moment. It's all about this proposed idea for a European Super League. Now, as you guys know, I support Norwich. Us getting promoted to the Premier League hasn't been bigger, but I think this European Super League idea has put an overcast over our promotion. Now, what it means is that teams in England, such as Manchester City, Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool and Tottenham, they will all, along with some Serie A clubs such as Milan, Juventus, Milan, Juventus and Inter, they will all go into this league, as well as both Madrid and Barcelona. I think Schalke have agreed to go into this, and they will all basically play in a separate league away from UEFA. Now, what this means is they can all play separately and do their own separate league themselves. Now, I myself think this is a terrible, terrible idea. The Big Six have agreed to join it, and now why that would be great for other clubs such as Leicester. They have a chance to repeat their 15-16 title win, but also it's a chance like promoted clubs to survive. But then again, TV revenue and everything will get lost. Now it's an awful idea. The Prime Minister Boris Johnson, he's even said he's against this idea. I just don't know what to say about it. The whole entire modern day football is at the risk of being damaged by what is being presented here. I can't even find words for it. It's such a silly idea. I think that, in a way, it's going to destroy what modern day football has built, with fans and everything. Because all it is just the big clubs looking for more money. That's all it is. They can go into their own separate league, get their own separate winnings, and share it out against length clubs getting more money. Now, it's a way that big clubs are just doing what they can to get even more money. Now, I'm going to use lots of ideas that I've been seeing. It's meant to be about unity football, bringing people together and having, having a great time. Now, having the Super League would destroy, in my eyes. In my eyes, it would just be destroyed. It's an idea that would ruin what has been built within the Premier League since 1992. We've had this nice, stable Premier League where promotion and relegation's been clear. Everything has been set out properly. And having the Super League interfere would just, damage what has been built amongst communities. There's smaller clubs like Norwich and Ipswich who would hate at this, because then they're just going to get less TV revenue. They're getting less money in honor of the other clubs getting more money. It's greed. People are speaking out, myself included. I've been on Twitter all day speaking out against it. It's going to destroy modern day football. We have built so much towards having a modern day society of football where we can all come together and enjoy the game. And having this Super League, as I keep reiterating, would destroy what has been built. You know, the ESA has said that clubs like Liverpool and Chelsea have left. You know, they've left it, so basically they cannot enter any European UEFA competitions, Europa League, Sunday, the UEFA Europa League. You know, it's just going to destroy it. I think that it's just gonna, it's ruining what has been put together. Now, I've grown up, I've had known football winter very recently where, you know, it's where I'm coming together. And fans of clubs that are entering are saying it's betrayal to everything, you know? And I personally wouldn't like watching Man City play Real Madrid 4 or 5 times a year, you know? Playing Real Madrid 4 times a year would get boring. And the thing is, it wouldn't be all home games. It would be across the world, like Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Brazil. You know, they wouldn't be home and away games. They would all be away games in neutral venues. And the thing is, after everything UEFA's done to get this new Europa Conference out, you know, this brand new Europa Conference, and have that start, it's going to be damaging. You know, UEFA are going to now lose out on a lot of money to clubs who think the best way forward is just greed. Getting money, because if you look at it, the Premier League attracts worldwide viewers, you know, viewers from across the world. If they go, the Premier League is just going to become less popular. You know, clubs wouldn't tune in to see these games, and we wouldn't have repeated games such as like what we had a couple of seasons ago, with Norwich winning 3-2 against Man City. We wouldn't have those games anymore, where title defenders, you know, are shockingly beaten, or we can't see teams get title defense. It would be a complete new revamp to the Premier League. You know, the Big Six would be gone. Who would become the new big Premier League Big Six? Well, it would obviously be other clubs, such as like, you know, I think one club that would definitely be part of the new Big Six would be Leicester, you know. They've really been doing quite a lot recently, ever since Brendan Rodgers took charge. I think Everton will become one of the Big Six, the new Big Six. I think, who else would, I think Aston Villa and Leeds, they would become 2 of the new Big Six. West Ham definitely getting in there. And I think Newcastle as well, with their takeover deal and everything that could be going through. You know, I think they would definitely become another one of the Big Six. It's, you know, the Big Six would be rewritten forever. It's just a completely bonkers idea. I mean, I don't know what you guys are feeling. You know, if I've got any supporters of Big Six clubs out there, or any clubs who are entering the UEFA Super League, what are your feelings towards this? You know, are you excited, or do you not want to see this? How do you guys feel? You know, I would love to hear your guys' opinions, because as a Norwich fan, I can't really say too much. I can't really say, look, this is good, this is bad. I can't say anything. Purely because, you know, I'm not a fan of a Big Six club. You know, and I think with everything that's going on, Tottenham can't afford to lose Mourinho, and sacking Mourinho is really going to put Tottenham in a really bad position. I think they are in a bad position now. You know, because if this doesn't work out, then it was stated that all the clubs would have to go down to the National League. And Werner wouldn't want to be in the National League. You know, Kepa wouldn't want to be in the National League. Pogba wouldn't want to be in the National League. But then again, Juventus would go down to one of their lower leagues. You know? it would be damaging if they were to return back to their, domestic leagues. But then again, the club, it was also would be damaging to the national teams, because they wouldn't be able to play in the national teams. Any team that plays in Super League, any player that plays in there cannot play for their national team, and it was just going to damage everything forever. So it's going to be difficult to see what happens from here. I can see in the news that tomorrow, the 14 clubs that are not going to be entering are going to be meeting up to talk about a response. So, but the thing is, the Champions League will be completely done. The only big club, all in the top 5 leagues that isn't entering is PSG. They're the only team in the semi-finals, in this season semi-finals, that are not, in the Super League. And I have a feeling they're just going to get given the Champions League because of it. Because, it's just going to be, it's just theirs. There's nobody else around for them to take it. I mean, we will be seeing really weird Champions League games in the future. We'll see Leeds United against Benevento. In the quarterfinals. We could be seeing Southampton versus Torino in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Sevilla will still be around, but they'll be constant Champions League winners because they always won the Europa League. I don't know what else to say about it, but I would like you guys to comment down below what you feel is going to be the most damaging part of this Super League, and are you backing it? Would you back a Super League? No, on a poll that I'm reading here, only 89%, only 11% said, yeah, we're in favour of a Super League. So, tell me how you guys feel about this. I would love to hear it. And I hope you have enjoyed, I never do videos like this. I hardly ever do videos like this where I sit down and just have a chat. But I think I should do some more. But I think the first time I ever done it, it shouldn't be because of this. Because of having a Super League, And I feel that if the Super League does go ahead, I think it's going to really damage everything that has been built as a community in football. Footballing is about a massive community. And it's all going to be destroyed if it's gone. The league is because there are 20 teams and there's 12 founding members. 12 founding members, as I said, was the big 6. So Man City, Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham. Juventus are joining, AC Milan, Inter Milan, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. They're also part of the founding members. Surprisingly, Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund have said no. I think RB Leipzig would most likely say no. I think if any club in France was to join, it would be Monaco. I think they would be the only one from France to join. I think the only team from Germany to join would be Schalke. They used to be giants. And I think that would be it. I can't see any other German club entering. But yeah, tell me down below, what would your idealistic Super League be? What would you like to see as a Super League? And do you back the Super League? I personally am not. I'm not backing it. But I hope you have enjoyed, guys. I hope to see you all soon, and stay safe.